2022, Azure joins me. Yo, you've changed. You got red hair now.
Yeah. She a new woman.
This the new girl. She's changed over COVID and she's ready to take over the world.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like with so much with my music and stuff changing, I needed to do like a full change. So
Well, and I feel like I've heard this new song obviously quite a few times. The track is called Hello. It comes out this Friday. I feel like this is it almost feels like the most honest sound for who I think Azure wants to be. Am I correct in saying that?
very much so, especially because like if yeah, I've always said since hearing this song, like it's the most authentic version of me as a person as well as an artist. Cause I mean, this is the music that I like grew up on. Like punk pop is like my thing. Like it's what I listen to now. Like so to be able to like create something like that is so exciting because I feel just like doesn't feel like I'm like riding in the direction of what people will enjoy. I'm just like being what I like writing what I want kind of thing.
How has it felt for you? Because the last few years, I've been really knowing that this punk pop sound is about to come back. Has that been super exciting and almost, I guess,
Yeah.
positive for you?
Yes, so exciting. Like watching like the rebirth of like Avril and like what Black Bear and like MGK and like even what MGK is doing with Travis Barker and like Jaden Hossler and Nessa Barrett and Mod like the whole thing is just like so exciting to me. Like I feel like I was watching it happen and I was like, oh my God, yes, it's my time.
So, talk to me about this track. It's called Hello. It comes out on Friday this
Mhm.
week. What is it for you? Where did this come from? And what are you saying in it?
Um, I think it's the most fun of the songs I've written. Like I feel like it's a lot lighter, but it's also, about a cheating boyfriend. So I don't know how light that is. But
That's Azur's.
we
That's
wrote it
Azur's
in
light
lockdown.
topics is cheating boyfriends. That's light work. There's not much that goes into that one.
It's true. It's just classic men. But I we wrote it in lockdown. Um, and I actually was inspired by my friend said to me, we were talking about someone that we I have to be careful. We were talking about someone that we both previously were involved with. And she said to me, who in their right mind texts their ex like that? And I was like, that is such a funny thing to say. And I remember I wrote it down in my notes. I'm like, that's the best. I'm going to put that in a song. And then a few days later, we had a session, me and my producer, Dominic Dale, and it came up and then it just like happened. It was so quick too.
I don't want to rat out any of your friends, but was she going through her boyfriend's phone? Is that how she figured out what he was texting her?
Um,
You plead the fifth?
yes, she
uh,
was.
Well, and it's real interesting because I feel like the song, like you said, it is obviously about a cheating boyfriend and what he's texting his ex. But the fact that the track is called Hello, and I feel like this is a big hello for Azure to the world and to the industry, and kind of going like take note. We haven't seen anyone really take a stronghold on that pop punk realm in Australia.
Yeah, I definitely do. And also it's certainly where I feel most comfortable, especially playing live so much now. It's my show is like a pop punk show. And that's always where I felt the most me. So to be able to do it and like the fact that it's sort of coming up like in the industry is just so good.
What's a Azure live show like? You have been playing live shows over the last 6 to 8 months once we kind of came out lockdown. How's the feeling for you being back on stage?
Best thing ever. It's just like a relief. Like it's hard to explain. It's like, oh, cool, I can breathe again. I know that sounds lame, but do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I can do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because for a while there, it was scary, like for everyone, but it was like, are we ever going to be able to do this again?
Yeah. I know we kind of take it for granted that, we do have the freedom to perform and to
Mhm.
do, the passionate things we love about. You've got this track that have you performed this at shows already?
Yeah.
And what's the
Yeah.
reaction been like?
Yeah, people, I mean, I think they love it, but I open with it because obviously it's called Hello.
Hmm.
But I played it at Torchfest on the 2nd, so not long ago.
Hmm.
And people, yeah, really vibed it. And I was like, it's coming out this week. And it was actually a pretty decent crowd. So I was really excited.
The track's been, finished for a minute. I'm guessing that, you've been sending it around and getting reactions. What's the kind of follow up from people been like so far?
Everyone that I've sort of reached out to has said it's their favorite song of mine that I've done, which kind of reaffirms for me like that I'm on the that like it is authentic and I'm on the right track. So yeah, I've had some pretty hectic reactions, which is really, really exciting.
Pretty hectic reactions by meaning, what does that mean?
Our team sent it to Mod Sun, and I thought obviously he wouldn't give a shiz, but he loved it, and Avril was there and listened to it, which is like literally, I can't even like say it with a straight face because it's literally the most insane thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life. Like I could probably die tomorrow and be like, well, Avril heard my song. But yeah, and they, Mod wants to do a session and work together. So I'm heading out to LA pretty soon to head out there and work with him. And that's like the best thing that's ever happened to me. So
How does that feel for
pretty
you,
crazy.
to get the reassurance from artists, that have been doing it so long and especially from Mod, and it's been beautiful to see his rise because he's been doing it for, 15 years and struggling and it's finally taken off. What does that mean, for you to kind of get that positive reinforcement?
It's just there's not words. You know what I mean? It feels like it just couldn't be real, but it is. And I think I like, with imposter syndrome, sometimes you're like, oh, I don't deserve it or whatever. But like, I've worked super hard. And like, this is so like my soul and so what I do. So I feel like it feels right that someone like him would get it. To be honest, I'm just so excited to like be in a room with him. Like, I don't know what I'll do. And I need to be cool.
So the plan is to head out to LA, how long you want to stay out there and what's kind of the aim of that trip for you?
Well, right now it kind of looks like I'll be there a few months.
Hmm.
Because we've got a bunch of meetings lined up, like stuff I need to do and blah blah blah. And to be honest, I just want to be like, hey, I'm here and this is me. Don't forget it. And then see where it goes from there.
You've been to LA before and you've spent time there. What's
Mhm.
it like for an Australian artist, out there, and what are you going to do different, this time that you probably learnt last time you were out there, which was back in, what was it, 2017 or
Yeah,
around that
I
time?
was a little, I was a little tiny baby. Oh God, there's so much. Like I could not even put into words. There's so many things that I've also completely changed A as a person and B as an artist.
Hmm.
I feel like I really became an artist, whereas I feel like maybe before I was just kind of a singer. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah,
like that everybody goes through that growth where you actually start to become like, oh shit, like am I allowed to say shit?
yeah, you just said it, so I guess
Like
so.
I tried to not say it before I said shiz. Where you like become like this, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
where you really become a creative. So, um, look, obviously I don't know like the tricks of the trade out there, but I'm just going to go out there and like be me and get in every room I can. And obviously going out there to see mod is probably the best thing ever. So I'll just, you know, be me.
And that's all you've got to do. And it's been really exciting and to be a part of your growth over the last, couple years. And this track, like I said, I think is the kind of moment that you do put your foot in the sand and say, Azure's here and she's here to stay. And this track, Hello, comes out on Friday. Proud of you and excited to see, what the next stage of the Azure journey is.
Oh, I'm proud of us. We're killing it. Thank you. I'm so excited.